y'all, I've been wanting to film this video for a really long time, and I keep on thinking that I'm going to make it perfect, and it's not going to ever be perfect, so I'm going to film it, and I better film it or never film it. So here we go. The reason I've been wanting to film this video and the other video that I recently posted about like recovery and everything is because somebody has recently said to me that they're going through the first few stages of recovery, and I know that a lot of people are going through those stages, and I hope that these videos will reach somebody and it will help somebody, because I know I wish I had somebody to talk about these things for me and with me when I was going through the first few stages of recovery. So with weight gain and all that other stuff, it's your body is going to hold on to everything it can. So because it's used to you not feeding it, and it's like used to not trusting you and you starving it and all this, and just being in starvation mode all the time. So it's going to take a minute for your body to be like, okay, I trust you again. I know you're not going to starve me, and I know you're going to feed me and give me water and treat me nice. So it's going to take a while for your body to be okay with you again. And recovery is a time when you're under a lot of stress, because you are facing like your biggest fear when you're going through recovery. Your biggest fear when you have an eating disorder, if it's like bulimia or anorexia, is gaining weight. And recovery is gaining weight. And so your body is, you are just stressed out. And I'll tell you what, the best thing you can do when all this is happening to your body is don't try to like make the process stop. Don't try to like lose more weight. Don't try to maintain your weight. Don't go on a diet. Don't over exercise. Don't do any of that, because you're in recovery and you're trying to get better. The best thing to do is train your body to think, I'm going to take care of it, I'm going to feed it, I'm going to water it, and your body will slowly trust you again. And it would be a lot slower and longer process if you try to fight it like I did. I started recovery in 2011, and I'm still doing things now trying to recover. But when the weight gain and all that stuff like kind of leveled out was when I finally like came to terms with, okay, I need to just stop trying to fight it. I need to just eat when I'm hungry. I need to drink plenty of water and just let it go. Get over it. Get over that you're going to gain weight. Get over that you're going to bloat. Get over that you're not going to be, your body is different. Your life is going to be different when you recover. And the faster you get over that, the faster everything will go down. Like your swelling and the bloating and the like extra weight and everything, all that will disappear the faster you accept that I have to take care of myself. It's time to not do the same things you were doing when you had your eating disorder. Recovery is not an overnight process. It takes a while, and that's something else you have to accept. You have to be patient with the process and be patient with yourself. And don't be so hard on yourself if you mess up and you slip back into a day where you restrict, and if you have a day where you eat a whole lot, you binge a whole lot. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just let it go. That was yesterday, and tomorrow's going to be a brand new day. And the whole point is you got through one day, and you're supposed to take it one day at a time. Throw the scale out. There's no reason for you to have that scale, because your recovery body is not the same as your normal body. You're gonna have all this stuff going on, and the scale is an artifact from when you had your eating disorder, and you are trying to get rid of that. And this goes along with your clothes, your skinny clothes, and pictures of your skinny you, all that is like, that's the old you. you're making a new you. There's no reason to look back at that. There's no reason to look at the scale. It's keeping the same behavior if you have the scale. And it's keeping the same behavior and obsession and guilt when you have all of these things still lying around reminding you of how things were. You are doing a whole new you now. So get rid of all that stuff, and now you go out and you buy yourself some clothes that fit you right now because you deserve it right now. You deserve to look pretty right now. You deserve to feel good about yourself right now, and you always deserve to feel good about yourself. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to fit into those clothes again, or I don't need to buy anything right now because my body's going through changes. No, you need to do some things for yourself. I don't want you to go out and like buy a whole new wardrobe, but buy some things that are comfortable, that make you feel nice about yourself and all that, like, because you deserve it. And you deserve to feel good about yourself. And don't compare yourself to other people that have not had an eating disorder. When you go out to eat with your friends and they can eat like half of their plate and they're fine, and you're sitting there and you want to eat the whole plate and more, don't compare yourself. And if you have to, say no, you can't go out then. You can, if it's a good friend, you can tell them the truth. Tell them you can't go out and you don't want to be around food like that, and they'll understand if they're a good friend. But if you are going to go and be around other people, don't compare your weight, and don't compare what they do, and don't compare how they seem so happy and all that stuff. You are going through a really hard time right now. I'm not going to say you are like a cancer patient, but when a cancer patient is like, they get over cancer and they just got out of chemo and all that stuff, and they finally defeated it and everything, they are in a tender part of their life. They need to be taken extra care of, and they need to be extra careful with everything they do. And that's kind of like you in a way. If you're feeling really bad and just worn out and just stressed out, just do something that is like comforting and pampering to yourself, because you deserve it, because you're going through a really hard time. And it's okay. The pain's going to be there no matter what with recovery. So the best thing you can do is just try your best to make yourself comfortable. It's also a really good idea to expose yourself to diverse types of body images. And that might mean, well, that does mean if you have social media, go follow like body positive people, and go follow people with all kinds of different bodies, all different types of face shapes and hairstyles and skin colors. Expose yourself to diversity. Don't just have like Victoria's Secret models and skinny people all over your stuff. And I'm not saying they're anything, but exposing yourself to that kind of image makes you think that you need to be looking like that. And that's not what you need when you're in recovery. You need to feel good about yourself, and you need to realize there's all kinds of different bodies. Everybody recovers in different ways. So it'll help you to do like this, like go on YouTube and look for answers for how other people have coped with recovery, and go on Instagram and Facebook and all that and find out ways that other people have recovered, and go out and talk to people. Join a community. They have eating disorder recovery groups that you can find, and just hear what works for other people and try different things out. But don't be feeling bad about yourself if something works for somebody else and it doesn't work for you. You have to figure it out. You have to try different things. You have to do recovery that fits your life and targets the specific things that is like your triggers and your strengths and weaknesses with recovery. When I was going through the first few stages of recovery, my skin was really sensitive because it was like stretching and stuff. So it was really itchy and stuff, and I would get really sweaty, sweaty in ways that I never got sweaty before. So it's like a really strange thing. So if you need to take extra showers, take extra showers. If you need to put extra lotion on, put it on. Just notice the things that your body is going through, and don't hate on it, and don't feel bad about it. It's just part of recovery, and acknowledge those things and do things to take care of those things, because you need to feel good. You need to do whatever you can to make yourself feel better and more comfortable. Back to what I was saying a little bit earlier about saying no to your friends if you need to, like about, no, I can't go out right now, all that. Also, don't feel bad if you have to like quit some other things too. When I was in school and I was trying to go through recovery, there was a semester that, well, there was actually 2 semesters. One semester I'd signed up for 16 credit hours, and that was when I was really, really like, I need to recover. Like, it's my top priority. So I had those 16 credit hours. I dropped all my classes but one. It was a circuit training class, and I kept it because it kept me active and it was fun for me, and it kept me social in a way, because at this time I was really paranoid and like really harsh on my body, and like body hate and all that stuff, and I needed to be exposed to people, but I also needed a break from people, and I needed to get better. And so do whatever works for you, and don't feel ashamed about it if you have to take a break from some things. It didn't mean that I quit college, because I took that semester and I joined a group that exposed me to other people that were in recovery, and it just helped. I just took that semester to try to get better, and then the next semester I only signed up for one class, which was an art class, and I made new friends in there too, and that was a really big healing process for me too, because I got really involved in art club, and I made a whole family of people at RCC and the art club, and the people and connections I made there, like, that helped my recovery so much. So don't feel bad if you have to take a break and say, okay, my health is the most important thing right now. I need to do whatever will make me get better, because you can't live like this forever. You can't live with an eating disorder. People get over eating disorders or they die. I'm just telling you the truth. So it's either you get over this or you die. And you have to take the time to recover. Commit to recovery and do anything it takes to get better. And don't feel bad about it, because your life is important. And when your body's doing all this stuff and changing, and you're sweating in weird places that you've never sweated before, and you can't sleep at night because you feel so bloated and it's really uncomfortable, and when your skin is itching and stinging and just hurting so much, try not to hate your body. Try to think of this as your body is fighting everything that you've tried to do to it. You've tried to basically kill your body, and now your body, and through this whole time, your body has been like, no, I'm not gonna let you die. Your skin, I'm gonna stretch, and I'm gonna hold you, and I'm gonna hold on to all this the food that you're letting me have, and I'm gonna hold on to all the water that you're gonna let me have. You're not gonna die. I'm not gonna let you. That's what your body's saying. So your body loves you. It's time for you to love your body back. And when you're hurting and sweating and you're uncomfortable, just try to think about what your body's doing for you, and that it's really just doing all this because it's trying to keep you alive, and it's doing the best it can to do that. So don't be so hard on yourself, and don't be so hard on your body, because you deserve to live, and you're going to have, when you get out of this recovery, you're going to do things that you never ever imagined that could ever happen for you. All this eating disorder stuff is holding you back, and it doesn't have to hold you back forever. It doesn't. Your life is going to change tremendously in the best ways when you really embrace recovery, and you go all out for it. Do everything it takes to get better, and you will get better, and you're going to have a beautiful life, and it's going to have so many things that you absolutely love, and you're going to look back and you're not even going to know, like, how in the world was I the way I was back then? And it's just going to be amazing. So don't give up. Keep on fighting, and fight with all that you've got, and love yourself, and appreciate your body, and just try your best, and I promise it's going to be worth it, and you're going to get through this, because I got through this, and so many other people have got through this, and you're no different. You can do this too, and I believe in you. So anyways, this video has been all over the place, and I really appreciate you watching this, and I really hope this helps somebody.